So somebody at the skate park asked me, what camera should I get for under $1,000 to make YouTube videos? I noticed he was holding an iPhone 11. So I said, you could just use your iPhone to make YouTube videos. Like, you're not gonna get something for under $1,000 that makes better video than an iPhone 11. So today we're gonna film this entire video on the iPhone 11 and test out the video capabilities of this phone. So the best thing about filming with the iPhone is you always have it with you. It's always in your pocket. You kind of need to keep your phone with you all the time. The worst thing about it, if you're using the best lenses, they're usually on the back, so you can't see yourself. You can't frame up the shot like I can with like this Fuji X-S10. I'm about to go back to Sony, but that's what I've been filming a lot of my videos with lately. The colors are okay, but they're not like realistic. So I think the iPhone colors are pretty good. It's kind of cartoony. It looks like a cartoon. Like, it looks fake. It doesn't look real, and it's also over sharpened. This wide angle lens is great. If I had to use a phone to do all my filming and all my editing, it would be either an iPhone 11 or an iPhone 12. So here's some clips that were actually filmed with the iPhone 12. And they might be a little bit messed up because they were sent over Instagram. That's another way you can kind of change your files over. If you send them through Instagram, it's going to compress them and change the file type. But both of these phones have a really good wide angle lens, and that's the most important thing for making videos on your phone. Another good thing about filming with the iPhone is the dynamic range is really good. So with the sky, it's not just solid white. You can actually see the clouds, and I'm exposed properly too. It's got really good auto exposure and auto everything. Everything just automatically happens. You don't really have to try that hard with the iPhone. One of the worst things about the iPhone is if you're editing the files on a computer, they're gonna go onto the computer as an MOV file, and you're gonna have to actually change them to MP4 files if you wanna edit them on most PCs. So you can use apps to do that. You can use programs on your computer, or you can like go in and right click on there and just change it manually to an MP4. But it's really hard and it takes a lot of time. And that's time that you could be editing or working on another video. So you want to find the camera that saves you the most time. But also, after saying that, a lot of people do all of their editing on their phone. So that's a good thing about a phone too. You can do everything on it. You don't have to actually move the files onto a computer. For some people, their only internet is on their phone, and they do all their workflow on the phone. So if that's the case, then it is a lot easier to edit. With the camera, you're gonna have to get a more expensive camera to actually be weather sealed. But with the iPhone, you don't really have to worry about that. You can keep filming even if it's raining. It's a pretty tough little camera, especially if you get a nice case for it. Another good thing about the phone is it's so stable. With a regular camera, it's like a lot shakier than this, but just walking, you know, it's pretty stable if I just hold it stable. So you'll find some people are gonna prefer the way a cell phone films over the way a camera is gonna film, just because the auto exposure is so good. So like, some people are gonna hate that. Some people are gonna hate that everything's auto and everything's like mechanical and overly sharpened. Like look at this, look how sharp this is. But some people are gonna like that. Some people are gonna prefer the camera, which looks more ambient and it just looks more natural in a lot of ways, but it's less sharp and less vibrant. This is more cartoony, bright colors. See that auto exposure? Go up to the sky and it's just automatically changing exposure. The camera is not going to do that. The camera, this is going to be solid white, and then this is going to be dark, and you know, it's not going to auto expose that well. So this whole video was filmed on an iPhone. That shows you that you can start making YouTube videos even if you don't have a really expensive camera with just your phone. And you can just start making content and putting it out there. And then as you grow, you can get a camera if you want to, and a computer and stuff like that. But if you just have a phone, you can still make YouTube videos. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this kind of content, reviews, tutorials, and videos about what I'm learning as I grow as a skateboarder, then hit that subscribe button, and thanks for watching.